like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. Got the white girl talking like the.
Hey guys, excuse this. I just did my eyebrows and I don't know, like my webcam picks this up like so much kind of discolored than what it is in like real actual life. So yeah, I'm just really gonna sit down and do my makeup and tell y'all like what's been up with me and my lips. I don't have anything on my lips. I'm actually putting some Carmex just to get them ready for the lip I'll be applying. But yeah, this isn't like a beauty video per se on how to do things, but more so of me just doing my makeup and sitting down and telling y'all what's up. So I'm gonna tell y'all what has been up with me. Y'all might see me fan a lot because I have like 5-6 lights. It's 4. I have 4 lights up there and it gets really hot. So if you see me fanning, just know I am on fire, literally. So yeah, but as of late, I would say everything kind of happened like, sorry for me moving my computer screen back and forth. Yeah, you guys, quality sucks. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that was my mom. Sorry about that. But like, as of late, where I've been and like why y'all haven't been getting like a lot of videos like before, and I know y'all have noticed that my surroundings have changed. This might seem like a lot of makeup, but it's kind of not, y'all. So yeah, I might seem like y'all see my background change a lot as of like the past, really kind of almost since I found out I was pregnant, because that's kind of when everything changed for me. And other people, y'all, this is my first time using a beauty blender. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try it out. But yeah, it's kind of hard to talk and focus. Ooh. I like the application. But okay, so back to y'all. Like, so I had gotten into an altercation with somebody in my family who I lived with. Well, y'all know I stayed at my dad's house while I was going to school and working at the airport. And long story short, there was an altercation between me and my brother. And I'm gonna go back over this with a brush. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, as of late, like, not as of late, I keep saying as of late. But yeah, we got into a little altercation, led me to be in a situation I don't want to be in. I feel like this is so vague, sorry. But it led me to a situation I didn't want to be in, and so I basically had to move. Like, it just wasn't safe for me to be there for my safety or my unborn child's safety. And you would think that would kind of suck, because like, hey, that's your family, that's kind of messed up. But yep, it is what it is. Even family will do you dirty. So I have no problem cutting anybody off. Like y'all see, I don't have many friends. Simply because, I don't know, I just kind of have like a hard time with people. And they say people who do YouTube usually have like hard times with others. And I believe that is like so true. This came out really flawless. So yeah. And I moved, right? I was basically homeless. So I'm pregnant and homeless. I was 15 weeks and homeless. And I had to like basically kind of figure out what I was gonna do. As y'all know, I had lost my job at the airport, so it wasn't like I had any good money coming in. So I was basically living out of the trunk of my car and trying to, I feel like this lighting is so bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, I was living out the trunk of my car, and people, my mom was helping me. I couldn't go back to her house because that's the situation in itself. Like, it's just, I'm not gonna tell her business. I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong with my mom. My mom wasn't homeless. She has a house. She stayed somewhere. Like, the house y'all see me go to all the time that y'all have been seeing me, like, since I really got started. I'm not started, but since I became dedicated to my YouTube channel. That's the house y'all seen me in. So, wow, this isn't as dark as I was hoping it was going to be. But yeah, so I couldn't go to her place. Long story short, because her husband doesn't like me. So, yeah. 1 second, y'all. I have to get my other brush. So yeah, I actually ended up, so I couldn't go back to my mom's house, and I actually ended up staying with my cousin. Something happened at her house, and y'all, like, it's never me. I was literally just talking to my cousin about this last night. Like, it is never me. Like, I am not a hard person to live with, and I don't do any crazy stuff or, like, out there stuff. And even she said that. She's like, oh. And she, so basically I was kind of house hopping, really. Long story short, I was house hopping, and it's kind of sad because it's like family. I don't like how that came out. Like, family, they're supposed to, you know, kind of help you, and I'm sorry, y'all. Helped, like, when her mom and her had her issues. So it's like she didn't want to help me, or she felt like, some people just live on a high horse, and it's like, it's not that serious at all. Y'all, can y'all see that? I don't like how that came out. So I'm using my other bronzer. So, like, I was house hopping, and people, family get money hungry, y'all, which annoys the hell out of me, because it's like, look, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, you know, and it's like, where every place I've stayed, I don't make a dent in their pockets anywhere, because one, we were paying them, me and my mom, we were paying them, and I don't eat their food. I'm, like, very picky on what I eat, so I don't eat everybody's food. I don't eat everybody's cooking, and I just don't even bother people. Like, I'm just more to myself, so to say, than I am, like, all over the place. And I'm usually gone all the time. Like, I'm gone from the time I wake up to the time it's time for me to go back to sleep. Just because that's me. If I'm not happy there, I'm not going to stay there, you know? The time I wake up, I'm leaving till the time I have to come back and go to bed. So it was like no biggie for me. But somehow everybody always had a problem with me. So really now I am sorry y'all, I had a brain fart. I am now, like, very established. I have a job. which y'all know if you watch my vlogs. I have a job now, and I'm doing pretty good for myself, if you ask me. But y'all, I was homeless at a point in time. Like, I feel like, let me define what I mean when I say homeless. I'm at a place where I'm not comfortable. You know, I don't call it my home. Whenever I tell people I'm finna go home, I'm like, oh, I'm finna go, you know, where I lay my head. Something like that. Like, I don't call it my home because it simply doesn't feel like home to me. But where I am now, I live with one of my cousins on my mom's side. And I love her to death. We used to go to church. And that's one thing, y'all. Like, faith is such a big thing to me. Like, I was really feeling down and out, y'all. And when I just got to the point, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's getting to the point where I'm not even... Like, I don't make enough to get an apartment solely by myself. And it's like, even to find a roommate, it'll be hard for me. Because nobody wants to live with somebody who's going to have a baby soon. And that was how I saw things. But, so I just went to church. I went to church every Sunday and every Wednesday. So... And, like, things really just started to do a little 360 for me. Which was so good. And, like, I'm so thankful for. You know, like, it makes no sense to me. Not makes no sense, but, like, it's crazy. Like, it's seriously ridiculous how, like, this looks so white casted. Never mind. Like, a little white cast over it. So yeah, like, y'all see that? That highlight is flawless. It's this light. Like, I'm trying to get as much light in here as I can. So, yeah. I'll show y'all a picture of the end result. Because this looks crazy. But like I said, I just want to update y'all. This is not nothing like a makeup tutorial or anything. This is just me and what I do when I want to get cute. But yeah, and I like started going to church, and I really read the word, and I have a Bible app on my phone that gives me the verse of the day, and I really try to apply it to my life. You know, I want to live right, and I like, even when I was going through all that stuff, I was still helping people. You know, my friend calls me, oh, I need you to do this, can you do this for me, you know? I'm like, sure, what time, you know, are you gonna give me gas? I don't have gas, and people understand that, you know, when you ask for a ride, it's kind of like, are you gonna give me some gas money? Because I tell them, like, y'all know, like, my situation is hard, but they don't have no problems and no issues, and I have no problem helping at all. And sometimes I do it out of the goodness of my heart, really. Like, I don't ask for anything. And they're like, oh, do you need this? Like, are you okay? Like, are you fine? Are you sure you can do it? And they're like, I'll give you gas money anyway. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Thanks. You know. Because that's my thing. Like, even when I was going through a hard time, like, I still really tried extremely hard to have, like, a positive outlook on life. Because even though I was in, like, a really bad situation, some people have it way worse than me. And that's so understandable. To, like, you know, just be mindful, be grateful of, like, your situation and what others have to deal with. Other people are literally sick. Like, deathbed sick. And I'm just complaining because I don't have a place to stay. Which is a big deal. Because, I mean, I feel like I was hopeless because I didn't have a place, you know. Every time I go to the doctor, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I only have such and such amount of time till my baby comes, and like, it's really like a countdown, and I have to have a baby shower. I want to get his stuff situated. I want to do all this for him. I want to do all that. I want to have him in nursery. I want him to have a crib. I want everything to be decorated before he comes. You know, stuff like that. So, But actually it all worked out, and I was really getting down because I'm like, I don't have anywhere for my son to sleep, and I don't know anybody who's going to want to roommate with a child on the way, you know? But then, by the grace of God, he had my cousin come into my life, you know? And she's such a positive person, which is so good, and that's what I need. And plus, y'all, I have all brothers. There are no women besides my mom. I have a sister, but she's like much older than me. But I mean, I still talk to her. Like, you know, it's just I don't have anybody really close to my age to hang out with, you know? So, it was kind of hard.
Get out.
No, you get out. This is my bathroom.
Man, okay, I'm really wrong.
That's my little cousin, y'all. He is such a character. He is hilarious. For reals. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to put on some lashes, but I'm not sure. Like, I really like this. I really like that beauty blender. On fleek. But yeah, like I was saying, like, it is a blessing. Like, I started going to church and I seen like a whole bunch of things turn around, and like my life really started changing when I literally felt like I was at my breaking point. Like, at the end, I thought things were gonna, you know, I felt like I was stuck. And like, really, honestly, that's the worst feeling in the world. Like, and I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even enjoy my pregnancy because it's like I have so much other stuff to deal with. But it really just changed and did a complete 360. Now I have a place to call home. I pay rent. I have people around me who are genuinely there for me. You know, my cousin is pretty cool. It's not like a awkward situation. The place I stay in is huge. It's really big. I live in a townhome, and I honestly have like another person around me, female-wise, that I never had. Like, I have all brothers. Like, it is really hard for us to, for me, not us, but for me, I feel like it's kind of really hard because okay, yeah. Y'all like this lip? But yeah, I think if I go somewhere, I'll throw on some lashes, but I don't feel like it right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm really kind of feeling myself right now, so sorry about that. But like I was saying, I don't have no females around me to like really talk to like that, and just started again to talk to my sister because my sister's my daughter. My daughter. My sister's my dad's child, and she's, you know, there was some issues not between me and her, but some other people. And now that I'm an adult, it's like, you know, I can speak for myself and say and I can say who I want as my friends and who I want to talk to, who I want to socialize with, you know. So yeah, but now I live in a townhome. I pay rent. I have a job. I go to work. I come back. I'm finna have my baby shower in a few days. Not in a few days, but my baby shower is the 1st of December, and like, my life has just did a complete 360 from sleeping in somebody's house, 2 people's homes, and the one house I was at the longest, they had no furniture whatsoever at all, like not a drop of anything. And so I had more furniture than they did, you know, and I had an air mattress. Like, I'm not throwing no shade, but I'm being like completely honest. I'm not throwing no names out there. It is what it is, you know. And so it's like, I really came a long way because I used to sleep on an air mattress, and I'm pregnant, and I can't even imagine. Like, I've gotten bigger since being here. Like, I was huge, and to get up off the floor, it freaking kills me to turn over in my own bed. But honestly, I can say it was kind of comfortable to an extent, you know. It wasn't the worst because I'm not sleeping on the floor. So, it was okay, you know. It's just a situation I'm glad to be out of. And I'm so grateful. And I'm not pushing religion on anybody, but this is just my views and, you know, how I live my life. And faith is I'm not flicking y'all off. And faith is like a big thing, and I feel like it played a big role in where I am now today in life. And I just want to continue to grow, and now I don't have to think about, oh, where I'm going to bring my son or where I'm going to put his stuff. He's going to sleep right there with me. He's going to have a nice crib because my room is huge. He's going to have a crib in there. He's going to have his bed sheets. He's going to have everything. I'm changing like the whole thing in my room just so it can be like a unisex room because me and him, I'm a girl, he's a boy. We can both stay in there. And so, yeah, like, I can really just say, like, I've came a long way. And I'm just very grateful for it. So, yeah. And I guess this can speak to some of y'all. Like, some of y'all, I feel like y'all are in a situation and y'all are stuck. Trust me, you're never stuck. If you believe in the universe, if you believe in putting positive energy out there and doing good things for people, it'll come right back to you. Trust me. And if you feel like, if you're like me, you know, you go to church, you're religious, go to church, pray about it, pray a lot of things. Like, I was going to church, those times I started going to Bible study, it was like every message was for me. Literally, like, every time I went. It was only, like, probably one time where I'm like, yeah, that's for somebody else. Okay? And I went to church. And I had some, it was kind of half and half. Like, a lot of the messages were for me, and some of them weren't. But, you know, you still listen. You still try to apply it to your life and go by the word, you know? So, yeah, I don't really have much to talk about now, so that was my little rant. I'm done my makeup. I'm not going anywhere. I have like a few places to go, but nothing real serious. So yeah. So thank you guys for listening to my little vent, really, or my little story time, since everybody's doing story times now. So thank you guys. Bye.